and Jim, they got the flow. Breaking news, they let it show. ODD squad, we in the know. Drip so hard, it steals the show. Daily trip, come take a ride. Stories flashing side to side. Cash is paid, got beats that glide. Join the squad, no need to hide. From the streets to city lights, they deliver day and night. Truths uncovered, shining bright. ODD squad's the guiding light. Daily trip, come take a ride. Stories flashing side to side. Cash is paid, got beats that glide. Join the squad, no need to hide. Tune in quick, don't miss the scene. Life's a movie, live the dream. Supreme machine. Daily trip, come take a ride. Stories flashing side to side. Cash is paid, got beats that glide. Join the squad, no need to
starts, hazy coffee, steam in the air. Gem Jones on the mic, Dan pull in the chair. Late nights of sunshine, we keep it so slick. Daily trip for your mind, come and take your pick. Turn the dial, catch the vibe, it's the news you can use. Gem and Dan, breaking frames, giving life to your views. Heavy bassline in your chest, trap hats in your ear. Our daily drips the fix, the moment you wanna hear.
Gem got the gems, dame spitting the flame. Knowledge wrapped in rhythm, never sounding the same. Midday grooves or nightcap views. We the show you bump while you're chasing the clues. Scroll the feed, hit the like, hit the sub, don't trip. This the wave, this the flow, this the daily drip. Elevate your mind state, no cap, just facts. Gem and Dame got the game, no room for the lack.
Turn the dial, catch the vibe, it's the news you can use. Gem and Dame, breaking frames, giving life to your views. Heavy bassline in your chest, trap hats in your ear. Our daily drips the fix, the moment you wanna hear. Late night whispers or daytime grind. We serve the culture with a beat and a rhyme. Your playlist poppin', we the top of the list. Gem and Dame with the twist, you don't wanna miss.
Gem and Dame, they set the stage, yeah. Politic talk, we flip the page, yeah. Hit the like button, feel the vibe, yeah. No overbite, we keep it live, yeah. It's the daily drip, we don't miss. Convo slick, like a serpent's hiss. Medicine talk, with the dash of wit. In the element, this is it, yeah. No counterfeit, just straight facts. Stacking knowledge, no looking back. Gem shines bright, Dame got the mic. Together they spark like dynamite.
stars and the air so clear. Gem and Dame got the vibe you hear. News unfolds with a twist and a laugh. Hot squad's here to guide your path. Raindrops fall on city pavement, washing secrets in the dark. Daily drip, the crowd's amazement. Knowledge streaming comes to spark. Thunder in the nighttime sky.
Get them ready. What up? What up? What up, y'all? And welcome to our daily drip show. Isn't this a nighttime version now? You know, we over here doing our thing. And guess what? It's still up. So what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about news, political views, all hues. That's what we're getting into today. And I got the host with the most hiding behind this cloak. Plain dang.
What up? What up?
On? What's going on? How you doing today?
Oh man, I feel excellent, man. Highly
Feel
favored and ready.
Oh, he brought out church on him. You know what I'm saying? Highly flavored. Highly flavored. All right.
You
And
say
we got
favored. He said favored.
Jim Jones on the front. Can you see yourself? Can you hear yourself? Or you can't do none of that? Ooh, wait. We're gonna mute you. Goodness. No. We ain't doing that. Remove.
Oh, bring her back. Bring her back.
Oh, not
Once we
like
get
that.
Up out of there. Oh no, we gotta come right and not come at all. But
Exactly.
thank you all for tuning in. Lovely seeing you all here on this nice Friday evening. You know, to my subscribers that brought in more people that should be hitting that like and subscribe button as well. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. This has been an excellent week. Been a long week. I don't know about you all, but this week kind of drugged, but I feel like it sped up around. It hit a curve around Wednesday and Thursday of this week. But boy, the news cycle been going hamburger. So we got a lot to touch on this evening. Definitely. My lovely co-host is having a few technical difficulties, but
yeah, we was working on it in the back. So whenever she ready, she'll pop back up. But for now, tell us what you getting into. You know what we all been on this week.
Oh man, just I got a road trip I'm gonna hit tomorrow for a few hours to go see some family. Gearing up for my baby girl's birthday. I have my youngest daughter will be 20 this weekend. So very excited about that. You know, she's turning 20 on a Sunday. So just gearing up for that, settling into the new place, all that good stuff. And just keeping my eye on the ball with this news cycle, man. It's been insane.
She just be like ping pong balls or whatever the way it's been going.
Man,
are you good? We're gonna try this again.
Yes, but look, I was like in the back going, no. You're like, hey, let's bring her in. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. Hi, I'm Jim Jones coming in with a much better sound quality situation going on. I have no idea why the browser would not let me do that, so it kicked me out. But we back, and we in here. Make sure y'all check out our social medias. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads.
You gonna have to give me all of that
IG.
fucking.
It's our daily drip show. It's in our YouTube. And it's also in, if you go to Facebook, it's all the links are on the side of that bad boy. I can drop it in the comments if you would like. But yeah, we're on all of those platforms. Hit us up. We're there. And we're happy to talk with y'all. And then also, don't forget to hit that YouTube community page. We got some new polls out. Make sure y'all click that. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, hit those polls, man. Hit those polls. I had a quick little water cooler discussion at the workplace about the polls. Go ahead and vote, man. We definitely want to hear from you guys. Definitely.
Oh, okay, them polls. I was like, like you had a word discussion about polls. I'm like, oh,
No, just topics of
Are
discussion.
y'all fight?
Huh?
what?
You want to talk about polls? Y'all start fighting?
What is he talking about?
I don't know. He
I
lost
don't know.
me.
Me and you was on. You know, I
You
got
talking
We
about
both,
the
we both looked at each other's screens. Like,
the rebloods and the Dem Crips?
Oh, you talking about those kind of polls? We wasn't even talking about that. He
Yeah,
talking
I'm a
about the
nerd.
third type of poll.
I talk
Pop
about
those left locos.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. All right. So yeah, make sure y'all check us out. And then also before we get too deep in everything, what's in your cup? What you sipping on?
Well, I got that good coffee tonight.
that look like candy coffee right there.
Oh,
That's
you got
what my grandma drink.
that Bucks.
It's all the way look like milk.
This that cold, bro. Well,
You got some milk in it, right?
yeah, almond milk. Some almond milk in there. I had a pretty eventful after work situation. I have a cousin that's here from out of town. So hung out for a little bit. And we're all gonna hit the road in the morning. I gotta see some family. So yep.
All right. Also, I did not get a chance. I don't know if I missed it because I got kicked out. Did we all introduce ourselves? I see you were talking, but did we introduce Cash's Pay?
Well, I will say our beloved producer, he
Okay.
he
All right.
he
I didn't
needs
know.
no
We got Cash's
introduction,
Pay.
but Cash's Pay is here to stay. You understand?
Cash's Pay on the track.
Check low.
My check ain't never low.
That's my point.
You got anything in your cup before I go ahead and go on my spiel and we get into
I have
that?
that high quality H2O in my cup today. Cause I've been hitting the whiskey a little bit hard every weekend. So it's time to pull it through.
I got me some Ciroc. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Had to give you the Snuggles Bear look.
Oh yeah, if I was acting like that on some wine, ooh, who knows what Ciroc could have us doing.
Last week she was in rare form. Go back and check that one out. Oh man, a lot of you did check that one out.
Yeah, apparently I was a little too rare for him, but we back on our stuff. And oh wow, thanks for promoting that. But no,
everybody on the show get tipsy.
Everybody on the show get tipsy.
I have me some good old sparkling water, wild cherry. Trying a little bit of that out. Got some goals I'm trying to hit, so I can't be drinking that liquor. I may partake in some wine eventually, but no liquor. But that's what's in my cup. All right, so y'all got anything else y'all need to throw out there for the people before we get into everything?
Hey, follow these sites. That's really it, man. Like I said, like my lovely host had mentioned, we are everywhere, and if you're never there, you need to get there with us. We are on X. We are on Threads. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We're everywhere. Right now we're streaming live.
So go ahead and give it to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we are streaming online right now on Instagram as well as in our YouTube, our home, and like and subscribe. That's it. You guys know what to do.
So drip or drown, y'all. Drip or drown.
All right, so yeah, so y'all know, I know y'all gotta be following what's going on with the news. I know you have to, because everybody's playing chess with nukes. Israel is just the loudest piece. Israel, you know what? Okay, I think we talked about this before. We talked about how US is big bro, little bro going off. Little bro is like the little baby in that gift that come by and just smack. That's Israel right now doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just looking like you do know that
the little bro know they got big bro standing behind them. That's why. So
big bro just
I'm gonna go and bully. What? Say something. You heard him, bro? He said something. You just gonna stand there? Okay, I'm gonna punch him. He got my back. So yeah, that's how they act.
Say something. They be like, say something.
Say something. Say, I nuked it. I knocked everything over in this bit. That's what they saying.
And big bro like, man, listen, I'm not trying to.
We don't have nothing to do with it. I love him, but he's tripping. But I support him, and I'm just like, Get your little brother.
So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So we got a two part to that, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and just double up on this. We can talk about first. We can talk about Israel and Iran. I know that on the Father's Day live, you kind of touched on that already. So if you haven't seen that, go to our Father's Day video. Check that out. That's the last live that we did. What was it? Maybe it was like less than a week ago. But check that out.
Sunday. It was last Sunday.
Yeah, it was less than a week ago. So make sure y'all check that. We are pushing out content for y'all. We are pushing, baby. But okay, so Israel, Iran. So to me, Israel just been going off. Like they really got. I think we talked about this before about like chest being puffed out. Like their chest is up for real. Like for real, for real. And I mean, I guess it comes to a point where there's, and I'm kind of curious how like Americans are gonna be with this whole thing, because a lot of Americans, some Americans are like, with Gaza and Hamas, like, hey, we shouldn't be doing X, Y, Z, right? Like, there's people who have support for that. Like, they deserve to be on land. Are they gonna keep that same energy about Iran? Drop some drip in the comments.
Yeah.
You think? I mean, or do you think it's different, and why?
I think it's just amazing how tides have shifted from 5 years ago or less, the overwhelming support that was made, in that on one side in that region, to now people being like, I don't know, like this is looking kind of weird. We can't even get our government straight on whether or not the adversary got the nukes or not, because one person said no, they ain't got it, and the other one is like they have it.
Oh, so we gonna go ahead and throw names out. So we got Tulsi talking about they're really not that big a deal. It ain't really that much of a threat. I'm kind of over the are they a threat department. Like I'm the head chick in charge for are they a threat? And you like, she got boobies. I don't trust her. They got nukes. That's what I heard. That's what I heard out of that. I would listen to you, Tulsi, but you got boobies and you got two, and I don't think I can.
Like she ain't who she is, type deal.
I don't think I can trust that.
I trust boobies.
Take that as you will.
I love them too. I don't know if we can be talking about that on live like this, but
we can talk about it.
Didn't say that.
We can talk about it in the sense of intelligence, because
but that's her job. Like, what other reason would he have to, like? I'm not saying it's discrimination, like female gender discrimination, but like if she's somebody with a military background, and then that's her job, and that's her job to do that, and this is like literally her specialty. I'm trying to figure out what other reason you have to not listen. Besides,
she's been in the trenches. But honestly, it's been the Iran got nuke. I think they might have nukes. I don't know if they got nukes conversation since the 80s. Meanwhile,
they've been one drop away from a nuke for about 30 years.
They've been 12 scientists away from having nukes since 85. And they ain't produced a grenade. Like, come on, y'all. How much of it? I mean, they have not been a threat. We just know that they do got some missiles over there, because
they got hella 5 missiles. They chuck it.
They got missiles.
They got bottle rockets. They got all kinds.
Don't pull the thing, gotta let's spray the bang. That's what they screaming.
But doesn't every country have missiles?
All the ones that know us.
All the ones that can afford it. Yeah.
I mean,
all the ones that know us. Do what you will with that statement. All the ones that know us. Somehow, some way, they got the money to be able to afford a missile or 3.
Well, I mean, they missiles old enough to have, kids in college. You know what I'm saying? So that's
they missiles made out of gunpowder.
Right. Hey, no, that missiles might on the back of it might say made in Georgia.
Exactly.
Oh.
I think it was the Penguin in one of the Batmans that said, "What you flush down your toilet, I put on my mantle." You know what I mean? So we've left behind more war weapons than any other country. So
very true.
Anybody could have got it. If I stayed over there, you might see me with an AK from '89 chilling.
Right. Somebody
Look
just
what
picked
I
that up
picked
off the
up.
ground like it's Christmas. It's
Meanwhile,
Christmas.
Israel, like, you ain't got more money than me. Think about it. Let's just say someone cut me a check to think about it.
Yeah, but I mean, money don't mean nothing if you ain't, got a space to go get it from.
Hey,
If you
if I'm
don't
funding
exist.
Exercised its inherent
roll that
right to
beautiful clean
self-defense
footage.
under Article 51 of the UN Charter. Our response have complied fully with international law, including humanitarian law. We have taken all necessary precautions to protect civilians. Iran will
Okay.
continue to exercise this right as long as the Security Council failed to discharge its primary responsibility under the Charter and
Okay.
until the Israeli aggression is fully and unequivocally terminated.
How dare you ask the international community to protect you from the consequences of your own genocidal agenda? Have you no shame? For years, your supreme
The
leader,
political cuss out is
Ayatollah
happening.
Khamenei, has publicly and repeatedly called for the destruction of Israel and the United States. Israel acted as a last resort. This was the final window of opportunity to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. We will not stop.
Okay,
Not
we
until
pause that real
Iran's
quick.
nuclear threat is
Well,
dismantled.
it's about to be over with anyway.
Okay.
Not until its war
I'm trying to
machine
transform it.
is disarmed.
Go ahead and
Not
transform it
until
then.
our people
Yeah.
and yours are safe.
My homie said, Iran was like, look, listen. We gonna have missiles. We gonna do this. Y'all need to chill because all y'all be doing missile stuff. Why can't I have a couple missiles, baby? Israel said, because we don't mess with you. Okay? You not allowed to play. You think you want to play basketball with us. We gave you a soccer ball on purpose. Don't come on this court. Because we feel that we don't even feel we know you disrespectful with your actions. And we don't care. We stand on business. Come over here. Come on, Cletus. Come on back over here. Meanwhile, US over there like, why everybody getting jazzy? I ain't said nothing. That's what I just heard. Nasty word. And we do it again. And that's what I heard. And and we don't care. So what's up? Like what's up? That whole chest. Israel had their whole chest up and out.
Yeah.
Like,
and it just feels like a could be nuclear stalemate. That's what it sounds like. We just I'm gonna fight you, you gonna fight me. We just gonna be some fighting motherfuckers. And meanwhile, we're standing back like,
where you finna get this from?
We support y'all.
Where are y'all getting these? Where are y'all getting this from? Huh?
Yeah. And then meanwhile,
so if you keep on coming in here, me and Craig gonna come in here and F y'all up.
Right. And Trump, we looking through the banks like, wait a minute, man, 1.7 billion is missing. Who got that money? Meanwhile, Iran is like, look what I just purchased. They both ready to just keep destroying each other, and it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. But let's keep in mind his first term, how many wars got fought? Right? Zero. But this go round,
they said we about to round that up.
somebody dropped a check and said, "Bow, we here to help."
Them books about to look a little different.
He put his arm around somebody and was like, "Okay, you got my ear now. What's up?" Next thing you know, letting kablow you like this.
Right.
What y'all want to do? Want to be ballers? Shot call? Like come on. And it's like it's gonna go nowhere because what exactly is this war about in the first place? Why are you bombing me? Why am I bombing you? Because honestly, I looked at Gaza. Iran was looking at Gaza like, y'all know they coming after us next, right? They just jumped them over there. They just were swinging on them in the club. We all in the same club. You know they're gonna come over to our side in a minute, right? Like I'm throwing a punch as soon as they get over here because I know what's about to happen. I'm stealing on the first person to come up. Oh, he come. Here come Netton. We know what's about to happen because guys are like, so y'all just go watch them do this.
And Netanyahu was like in above the room when he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to my car, and when I come back, I'm gonna get all of y'all." That was
White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, White Man Can't Jump. I'm sorry, White Man Can't Jump. He was like, "I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna get all of y'all." That's Netanyahu.
So you thought this wasn't gonna be no war? You thought it wasn't gonna happen? Okay.
Be here when I come back. Be here when I come back.
Hey, and meanwhile, Iran was talking like Mobb Deep in '96, like that raw. Project Strike Back is on. What the you say? I'll be right back. Ba boom, ba boom, ba 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 boom, ba boom.
And it's
Well,
just,
wait a minute.
It's
some
just
kids there. Ba boom, ba boom. That's Israel.
It's
Well,
just.
go ahead. No, I was going to say.
I was just saying it was just sad. I was just going to say, and it's just sad because like this is a lot of
nowhere.
And a lot of people, when they see this, they're so desensitized because you watch video games and like stuff like that. But like when things blow up, like people real people get hurt. Someone's auntie, mama, daddy, cousin, grandpa. Like it's all these people that like actual humans. It's not like The Sims. Like they don't just get to regenerate.
No.
It's not. It's real. Like that's.
I've been.
It's not a game.
I've been sick to my stomach since October 7th. And it's like it's not getting any better. And because we're over here, we're not seeing it. But then, thank goodness, we got internet because people are actually filming and showing you all of these bomb sites and all of this destruction and the Iron Dome just getting pummeled on. And it's nobody could really give me a real reason for why y'all want to fight in the first damn place. Like why? Because you don't like Christians today? Is it a religious thing? Is it a Are we encroaching on each other's territory thing? What is it about? What is next week's fight going to be about? And what role do we play in it? And why
I'm going to be honest with you. I really thought that that's the type of time Putin was going to be on. Is exactly what's happening here. That's what I thought Putin was going to be on. And he ain't even doing all that. He ain't doing all that.
But Putin,
he just had to Ukraine.
Putin looked and seeing how Zelensky was installed and was like, this guy's a nerd. We must go over there and whoop their ass. He's a nerd.
It's more about encroaching on the territory of the Russian state, where it's basically being surrounded by the UN, and he's trying to just stave that off as we don't got to call it an Axis power, but it's just they the ops. So why you trying to team up with the ops and you live next door? You better stay.
Now you ops. Now you ops.
But he's also looking like this guy can't outfight us. This guy's a geek. Like y'all put a movie star in the office and called him a president. Y'all installed this guy.
But like I said, I really thought that Putin would have been on this type of time. I would never, if you would have asked me a couple years ago, like you would have been like, yeah, Israel about to pull up and bombs people on the strip, and then after that, they about to pull up on Iran. I'm like, who?
Right, running through the club
so
like Steven Seagal or something.
They gonna strip Iraq and go to Iran.
I told you, Iran was on the other side of the club watching Gaza and them fight and said, you know what? they screaming about Hamas.
Punching.
Since the 80s, y'all know they gonna look at us. They've been looking at us for forever. We forever been in beefs. Like ain't no way around it. This little country over here is making big waves. You know they coming over here. Hey, y'all, put the bottles down. We ain't partying no more. We gotta watch to see what these MF was about to do. And sure enough, here it is.
So that's just interesting. That was my 2 cents. I was just surprised.
Well, you talked about Gaza, so we can bring this up. This came in within the last quarter, we'll say, where China is they're trying to admonish the U.S. on the world stage, and we can get into this.
So basically, China. Okay, yeah, I'll bring that in next. Go ahead.
All right.
U.S. opposition to this resolution should come as no surprise. It is unacceptable for what it does say. It is unacceptable for what it does not say.
Hold on, let me pause this real quick.
It is unacceptable for.
What up, Nick?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he cool. He cool.
Big dog.
Hey, Nick.
All right, I would love to get Nick's take on this. Yeah, let that footage roll.
All right.
Yeah.
The manner in which it has been advanced. The United States has been clear. We would not support any measure that fails to condemn Hamas. It does not call for Hamas to disarm and leave Gaza. It is unconscionable that the UN still has not labeled and sanctioned Hamas as a terrorist organization. The United States has taken the very clear position since this conflict began that Israel has a right to defend itself, which includes defeating Hamas and ensuring they are never again in a position to threaten Israel. In this regard, any product that undermines our close ally Israel's security is a non-starter. This resolution would undermine diplomatic efforts to reach a ceasefire that reflects the realities on the ground and emboldens Hamas.
I shall put the draft resolution to the vote now.
Okay, so long story short is that 14 voted yes, US voted no, and what we'll just say to get to the long story of it is that China also had pulled in an admonishment talking about, you know, that the US shouldn't be legally or just going through an obligation through this UN council without respecting the immediate ceasefire obligations that everybody wants us to come to. So really, how would that kind of change things if the US went ahead and voted for this particular ceasefire? Yeah, so like if the US did vote, so what I'll just say is this: what are the repercussions of it? If the US backed that ceasefire at the UN, it would have seriously shaken things up with America and Israel. The US would pretty much have to stop covering for Israel on the world stage. And you could bet that that'll bring some real tension in the relationship, which has been a deep one for quite some time. So
I mean,
I'm gonna pull that back, and then I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go. Go whoosh.
I
And
mean,
that's you said it. You said it. If we would have said, you know what, let's chill out all this damn fighting. Let's come back to the table. Not about to keep telling y'all to defend yourself. And I feel like the word insurgent has been replaced with Hamas. You know, every 5 to 10 years, we got a new name for a new enemy, right? But if things would have been moving like a couple of campaign promises ago, as we were told, no war, everything stops when I get in office and all of that, then Israel would have been looking like, so you ain't with us? You ain't got us? You ain't gonna help us? They coming at me, you know, taking everything personally. But bottom line is, so you think you can do this to me? That's how Netanyahu would have been moving. Netanyahu is what we're gonna call him now. And it definitely would have had a whole bunch of people, even stateside, like, oh, so we ain't rolling with Israel no more? You mean to tell me all this time we've been screaming about how great Israel is and how they have the right to defend themselves, and every talking point you can think of on both sides of the aisle was, don't they got the right to defend themselves? Don't they got the right to defend themselves? They also got the right to chill the hell out too and try to come to some sort of conclusion on how we don't have to go to war and kill kids, because that's basically all we're seeing at this point. What happened? Why y'all bomb the school? Well, we felt Hamas was in the basement. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. I think it's been beyond like ridiculously gruesome. I mean, we don't get to see it, so you know what I mean? So we kind of got our popcorn bowl out and we just eating and watching the news. But we
paid for it, I guess.
Yeah, we're not seeing the repercussions of how terrible this stuff has been.
Oh no, there's definitely U.S. repercussions of it. One, financial, because in that area, there's a lot of financial, we'll say facilities, oil. When it's unstable in that particular space, a lot of stuff gets messed up. There's trade routes that go through there. It's a lot of activity that happens, and that's why the U.S. has such a big stake in keeping things as copacetic as possible.
Right, because the destabilization of that whole area is going to affect us in a big way. Then you're going to get a whole lot of no king people talking about, see, look where the oil is now. See, my cabbage costs $10. All this old trash, and everyone's gonna look at it as a cash grab. Well, they're not cool with Israel no more. So that's why Twizzlers is $12 now. They're gonna look for any reason to overcharge us because we not cool with Israel because we asked for a ceasefire. And now we got Netanyahu on CNN somewhere talking about.
Hold on, I'm gonna add to this. So you asked a question, so it's twofold. I have two things. One, when we talk about like what would have happened if we would have supported the ceasefire, I think that the Iran situation with Israel would be looking a little different. You see what I'm saying? Like if we would have, you know what I'm saying, it'd be looking that whole conversation would be looking different. Number one. And then the second part about China. This is how it translates to me. Okay. I hear it as China is like your work wife or your work husband. Hey, baby, they should be treating you like that. You was a good man. You was a good woman. You know what I'm saying? They don't see you for who you are. Meanwhile, you really don't know what's going on in their house. You don't know what's going on in that house. You have no idea what's going on in the house. They telling you, oh, they just treat me so bad. Meanwhile, you don't know he get DDG and Halle Bailey up in there. You have no clue. I'm just saying, you have no clue what's going on in somebody's relationship. Okay. What?
You always got to take it all the way.
I do. But I'm just saying, like China sounds like the person who's outside talking to people who are inside. That's how it translates to me.
China is the angry baby mama that's gonna side with the opposition every time. That's China.
That means China has
a direct line to Iran. Let me talk to you, Iran.
But that means they have a direct line to somebody.
You see how they disrespecting you?
That's the work wife and the work husband conversation. That's what
they take this pimping. That's what.
Yeah. Now go ahead, eat you some rice, and let's sit down and talk about how me and you gonna do business after y'all win. Oop, did I say that out loud? Oh, this old shit.
No, it's different than the work wife and the work husband, where they gassing them up just because they trying to get the draws, dog.
Wow. Yeah, no, but it's different because China really don't mess with Iran like that. Not real.
They don't, and neither do the work wife and work husbands either. That's why they ain't with them. But that's not why they not in a relationship with them. They just gassing them in their ear. They don't really want them long term.
No, that's Susie from HR. She's trying to get cool with everybody because she knows that folks really don't rock with her like that. But she see you on the opposition and you pissed at the rest of the office. So here she comes. Come in my office. Let's sit down and talk about it. That's China right now. Iran, they don't respect you. They don't respect you. You need to stand up for yourself.
But Susie gonna have her job at the end of the day. Where you finna be?
Yeah, you be like, Susie, can I get a raise? I ain't giving you no damn money. But this is what we gonna talk about though. Is how you can win this damn war. You don't need me for that. Y'all got 1.7 billion reasons why y'all can win. All this old shit. They ain't giving up no money though. They ain't giving no support. Not outright. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, Susie, you sitting there rubbing my back. You done offered me coffee and donuts. I can't get an extra $1 on my paycheck.
No,
not
sir.
from us. But we gonna figure out where to get you that money.
On the back end.
On the back end. Not
once
now.
you win.
When you win, I might come over here. We might build some shit, but not right now. I can't just outright get you a check. Who I look like? My last name ain't Hussein.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
But that's what China is doing. China, like, come here. Let me talk to you, Iran. You can win, Iran. You can win. You bigger than Israel. Oh, Israel. Don't tell him I said that, but you the homie. And then as soon as Iran walk off, they over in Israel, like, come here, Israel, listen. Y'all just chill out.
Oh, you're not gonna call them a two-timer. No, he didn't call them a two-timer.
Listen, that's what China did with Africa. They don't respect y'all over here. Y'all need to come through here and and quantify and philosophize different ways to get y'all. Not half the damn country is speaking Chinese and Mandarin now.
Right, and certain parts are annexed too. Airports that were on loan. Oh, you can't pay back this loan, baby.
Damn, you can't. Just you know what you're gonna do.
Give it back. Let's go.
Let's give it back. That's how they move. So they're gonna be in Iran. 92 million over in Iran. That's at least somebody in China like this. It's 92 million people over there. I see the future.
Speaking of the future, we want to talk about
Is
licenses.
the future female?
I mean, you know what? Look, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say that. I ain't been drinking enough
You
to
ain't gonna
actually
get in
let that fly.
trouble. Your
I'm
mama
not gonna
ain't
say
on this show. You ain't gonna get a whooping. Say what you
no,
gonna
but
say.
my people
cuz.
might be watching it.
They can watch. They can't whoop you. Go
They
ahead.
can't whoop me. They can't whoop me. But still, I care about not disrespecting my lineage.
Well,
Shout out
don't
to this man.
disrespect your lineage. Do it in
So-
a about way. Look at me being China and shit.
Speaking of people who are doing it in the wrong way, no license, no insurance, but full speed into your freedom. Let's talk about some illegals driving without a license. Alleged illegals, because I have not seen said driver's license situation. But let's
Illegals
check.
doing illegal shit?
I said alleged, which also with this video, I don't remember if they go in detail of like what's considered illegal, if it just means that you don't have like a US like a citizenship, or I'm not sure what they consider as illegal. But
So
anyway,
there are plenty of news articles that are about this, but to give it some dynamics, we pulled this from Pink Book Lessons. We'll make sure to add
shout out to Pink
her
Book
show
Lessons.
in the
Yeah,
her
they dope.
her thing in the show notes.
They dope.
Pink Book Lessons, yeah. Oh,
That's quite a screenshot.
Are
Wow.
documented immigrants, and they did not pass any test. They just gave them money for these licenses.
It's bad enough that we are on the road with people who can't drive. It's even worse when we're behind someone who's driving an 18-wheeler with no formal training and purchases his CDL.
Evidence suggests that hundreds, if not more than 1,000 fraudulent driver's licenses were issued as part of this scheme. It's been ongoing for over 2 years, and this investigation is continuing to be ongoing and will expand statewide as we work to identify those who receive licenses illegally and hold all parties accountable.
In that same conference, they confirmed that Florida is not the only state that is involved. They stated that California, Illinois, New York, Texas,
knew it was
and
gonna be
even
California.
Pennsylvania are part of the scheme. And it's an ongoing investigation. So do not be surprised when you start seeing more CHP officers pulling over these big rigs.
So have you heard about the scandal at the DMV in Florida? So apparently they have issued
Ooh, she let her name is
over
Karen, baby.
1,000 CDL licenses to illegals. Sold them. And then I think they've somehow ended up in other states like New York, etc. They're arresting people. This is just from, I think, one office. I think you heard several months ago about they're talking about like a lot of truck drivers not speaking English and all that. Well, hello. If the Florida DMV is selling the CDL licenses to the illegal immigrants, what other states' DMVs might be selling licenses to illegal immigrants? I wonder.
This is absolutely crazy and a public safety threat to everybody, yet the mainstream media isn't interested in this story. 8 people got arrested in Florida after it was revealed that they had been a part of a driver's license scheme for about 3 years. This all happened down in Bay County, Florida. That's Panama City Beach. They have been running a scheme in Panama City where employees down to the tax collector's office worked in cahoots with other scammers, third-party individuals that ran their own companies that supposedly helped illegal immigrants. They all plotted together to get illegal aliens hooked up with fraudulent driver's licenses, and not just a regular license, but commercial licenses too, CDLs. Which means while you're driving on the highway, you have people driving next to you and your family in 18-wheelers who are not citizens. They never passed any rigorous requirements to be operating that truck in the first place. It's very dangerous. They could be responsible for 80,000 pounds on the highway at any given time, placing you and everybody else on the road in extreme danger. Not only that, one of the scammers got caught with $120,000 cash inside of their home. That's probably more than 5 times their actual pay. They found that cash in their home. All of this is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from Bay County, drop Panama below in the comments. Won't
Shout out
waste
to
any
Big
time.
Book
Let's go.
Lessons.
Man.
Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Really like her. She's interesting. She's a faceless channel, so it's you get to just hear her voice. You won't see her, but she has some very informative stuff. So my take is on this. We have facial recognition software. I'm trying to figure out how we let people get CDLs when it's actually pretty rigorous to get CDLs. It's not even an easy, like, hey, I can do this over the weekend kind of training situation. Like, it takes time. You got to register even when they go to pay for their license to be renewed. Like, let's say your license to be renewed is like $25. They got to pay like $50 to $100. Like, it's expensive just for them to renew their license. They have to verify all this stuff. The test to pass a semi and like certain CDLs is hard. I am lost. How
they get the damn trucks? How y'all getting trucks?
You know what they need to figure out? Who is doing the training schools, because the training schools do that. So which training schools are
there
approved?
is
There's
no
paperwork.
training school. That's the whole thing. There is no training school.
So
they
these
going
licenses
out the
are
back of the office, they're paying that money, and they're coming back with the CDLs.
What I'm saying is, are these, like, for example, she was talking about Florida. Did Florida actually issue these?
Yes.
Or so okay, so hold on. That's what I'm getting at. You can't just walk in there and be like, yo, I got CDL. That's not how it works to be a new CDL driver.
That's how it works with this particular
scam.
Is that
somebody down there?
That they let us come through.
Everybody with a CDL need to be hot. If you spend all that money, your time and energy, training, all that, y'all literally have to go to school. Y'all need to write.
I thought about getting my CDLs just to find out some people who just got here yesterday was able to walk into an office and leave there with their CDLs and on the road with a truck and got $120,000 in cash sitting in their house. What did you transport, Zopound?
Oh no, Zopound, he was the one that was handing them out. That's how he had.
Understand me? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
well, my thing is like those is essentially just rolling bombs. At this point, you carrying 28,000 pounds on, and you ain't, and you might have never ridden on this side of the road. That's my thing.
Right.
You had a Model T where you was at, and you come in here with the big rig. And now everybody on the road talking about some order me CI in this month because Transformers is on the road.
You know what? That's why I've had to replace my windshield twice already in the past year. This is why y'all probably ain't even got some of these truck drivers probably ain't even checking that they got the flaps to stop the rocks from coming and all that.
They not even stopping for weigh-ins. They not doing nothing
they
that regular people do. They just rolling.
I bet I get there. I bet I get there in 12 hours. Like I ain't got
a truck full of people going to get more CDLs. That's what they doing. Let me make this run to the border and pick me up about 17 more people to take the Panama. And they about to get their CDLs. And then all of them about to get trucks. And they about to go and grab some more people. That's just another way to bring more people into the country. And in the midst of that, we don't know who's in here now. And this is the other thing. We found the scheme. We know there's a scheme going on. Who is the person behind it?
Yeah, that's too.
I need that person's name.
Also, hold on. Let's bring it back even further. If you got a fake CDL, how we even know that name on the CDL is real? So really, you could be Roger Jones and Billy Blake, so you the same person, but really back at home you're Jose Rodriguez, or Jillian Thomas somewhere else.
Getting pulled over. Come here, sir. Let me see. Plain Dane, where are you headed? Like, what the? You got my name. Might even have my social. And then I get pulled over later. They like, listen, you got pulled over in Nebraska because you didn't do your weigh-in last month. What? I don't even got my CDLs. Yes, you do. Because right here, you got it in April 13th of this year. Like,
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's
Don't
scary.
tell me you know it's a scam going on, but you don't tell me the people behind it because y'all gotta know who issued these at this point.
If you got facial recognition, you get zero.
We didn't
Like, they
include it
literally-
in we didn't include it in this particular show, but there are articles on articles of different driver's licenses coming over from China to a tune of about 100,000
Right.
fake licenses and IDs that are coming through. So
Right.
just know that you could just watch when you driving next to these trucks and you see them swinging around because dog might be in there with a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, that trumpet fluttering, and then that whole thing flip over because they don't know how to take a turn.
And then all you hear on the inside of it is a bunch of banging and a language you ain't never heard of coming from a country that we might not even know exists because they done made their way through the border and they on their way to get their CDLs.
That's
We
crazy.
stay on
Like,
this.
to even work for, like, let's say, like, the like, y'all know what the RTA is, like, to even work for, like, city driving, like, you can't
You
just
need
pull
your
up.
CDLs, yeah.
You need your CDLs, but then
yeah.
you have to have, like, so many hours of driving, and then they have to, like, approve you. I think you have to be, like, mentored by somebody and stuff. It's not like, yo, you like buses, you like people, you want to stop, you ain't scared, man, go ahead, throw them in there. He'd be all right. What?
Even scarier. They found this group. So how long have they been getting away with this?
3.5 years for this one.
But I'm saying this is one company. So you know it's probably several out there that's moving like this.
That's
they
crazy.
just switched up their whole thing. Now they like, okay, we got to shut it down for a minute.
Company, this is like state regulated licenses. This ain't no company, dog. This is company that they keep.
No, I'm saying company of people. They found this section of people. How many have been getting away with this?
A bunch of other people.
This is by the time we know about it, it's an old scam. This been going up. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. It is old by the time we
2020, it probably was about 17 different groups of people that done transported about 100,000 more people in, and they done got this off. Homeboy was sitting on 120 grand. Where'd that come from?
That's crazy. That is just.
We're gonna be digging into this one. Just know that.
So I have no transition into this. Well, actually, you know what I do? I guess we can go to
yeah. Speaking of women that don't love their husbands.
That I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Speaking of disrespectful stuff.
She is like, I'm gonna go ahead. I know people are gonna be mad at me for saying this, but I just didn't expect Michelle Obama to be so disrespectful to her husband. Like the stuff that I don't even think she means for it to come off as like disrespectful, because just the seat that she sits in, no one expects her to sit there. And she's like, well, that's what makes me special. Yada. No, baby. No.
I'm telling you.
That is not like, that is just not what we expected you to be. Like, you're supposed to go down in the Hall of Fame in history as, you know, this type of couple, and like brick by brick, you just
recognize a woman scorned. Just recognize a woman scorned. That's what we're seeing here. Somebody that's obviously pissed. Somebody was at home listening to song cry. I was just them girls. I was gonna get right back. That's what this is. This is the repercussions of that.
Man, Cash is paying. We go ahead and go to this clip. You making it sound like Obama got swag. I'm done. I ain't gonna do all that.
I mean, man, because he took that trip after he went on vacation. He's parasailing and everything, and with the man from Virgin, they was getting down, and then he ended up skydiving and snorkeling and stuff with dolphins and shit. And then he ended up
walking around his hoochie daddy shorts and hooping.
Wait, she wasn't with him?
No, he was kicking it.
She wasn't with him.
He was kicking.
No, she was somewhere doing a podcast about how she hated him. Let's go ahead and roll into this next show.
Roll it.
Cash is paying. Roll that clip.
Roll that beautiful bitter footage.
Oh my goodness.
be. You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah. Because he would have been a Barack Obama. It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
No, I would have felt for him.
Now, I'm sure there's more context. However, there is zero reason you should ever go on wax and say, I'm so glad that I don't have a child that's just like the person I married and procreated with.
Right. I can't. Last thing I
Thank
wanted the
God.
boy whose father was the president of the United States. Like, why would I want another one of those around here? Huh?
It's kind of like having the Michael Jordan of political science or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't never live up to that.
That
You gonna
ain't
try
what
to
she
be
was saying,
president?
though.
No, I know.
She been she been
Michael
dragging this
Jeffrey
dude.
Jordan Johnson James Jr.
She has been dragging this dude since the inception of this struggle pod. Like, I'm just like, I'm over it, yo. Like, how, like, can the man get one compliment? Do his feet smell good? Like, damn, you just been dogging this dude for months now.
She really
And
hasn't said much that I know clip wise.
I haven't heard one compliment. I haven't heard one. You know, our marriage has been built. It's been through its struggles. It's been through its valleys and peace, but we stood strong as the first family. You know what I've been hearing? I don't want to wake up next to that nigga. I'm tired of looking at him. You know, when he wake up, his breath smell like train smoke mixed with spoiled baby milk. Like, you have not given this man one compliment. I'm so sick of it. And then your hair don't even look right.
Real Jada Pinkett-ish, huh?
Yeah, you don't even look
You
right.
know what? She should go on Red Table Talk.
Yeah.
That's where you need to go, girl. Go on Red Table Talk. You and Jada would be fired. Shout me out when you go, though. Say shout out to our Daily Drip Show, Jim Jones. Hey, girl, shout me out, because that's
Just
gonna be the real
rebrand
tea.
it
Both of y'all
and
gonna
call
be
it FWP, First World Problems, because I haven't heard one thing that's worth complaining about uttered out of her mouth, out of her $50 million mouth. I haven't heard nothing that even should be uttered the way she go about it. Like, she don't big him up at all.
No.
Every show he gets smaller.
At least the clips. I have not watched a full one, I think, since maybe the first one. Because I really just couldn't do it. Because she just
tried.
Didn't seem like it just did not come out the way I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's kind of like if they gave Remy Ma a show. What you thought you was gonna get, and then what you actually get, you'd be like, whoa, she hates Peppum's guts.
Remy actually would be entertaining though.
She would, but I'm just saying, like,
it's her brother and it's a female co-host, and all three of them need to be clutching their pearls and holding.
Oh, that's a new co-host with her.
Who?
That's another person with her? Like, I thought it was just her and her brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm. No, she always have a guest.
Oh yeah,
They all should have purses. They all should discuss the quality of the materials of the purses they carry and how they hate men. That's just my take on it. Because every other show is, when I was sitting there in my Rolls Royce and I thought to myself, I don't really need an oil change. Sometimes you just don't want to get an oil change in your Rolls Royce. Sometimes you just want to go home and put on your nightgown and tell your good for nothing ex-presidential husband to get the hell out of your face and go get you some takeout. Like, what? Like, every show, this man went from 6 feet. That dude 4'2" now. Every show she shrinks this man. I'm sick of it. The first lady to disrespect the president on a struggle pod.
I really don't. My only thing I got is
you got smoke for playing Dame. Go ahead.
Sasha. No, I know. Sasha, Malia, please go get y'all mama.
Right.
Go get y'all mama. Because the thing is, like, this is not radio, right? Where somebody had to like catch and hit record. It is going when y'all have kids. She is talking about your children's grandfather. Like, when y'all become wives, they're going to take what she said about your dad and your mom, and they're going to be comparing y'all to that. Like, my thing is, the internet is unforgiving. Go get y'all mama. Go get y'all mama.
Sasha
Tell her
Malia.
Mama, no, we don't need to do that.
Yo, hey, listen, Sasha Malia, put the joints out. throw away the cigarettes, and call your mama. Go
But
live.
Sasha
Somewhere.
wasn't doing all that.
Huh?
Sasha wasn't doing all that.
Huh?
Sasha wasn't doing all that. It's the other one that's doing movies and stuff. She make it get to the bag though. Whatever. Hey.
She just decided not to be on. Bottom line is,
she in the dorm like
somebody need to go live and tell their mama, you need to stop talking about my daddy like that, because anybody could have adopted us, but he chose us, so he obviously made one good decision.
Oh no, we gotta go to the next topic. No, we not gonna go down that. We not gonna go down that road.
Speaking of mamas, how about that?
Man, so
speaking of surrogates.
Drop some drip in the comments if y'all know a mama's boy. Now, there's different levels of mama's boys. There's a show. Y'all know I love TLC. Shout out TLC. Y'all can always come up here or let us, do like a review of one of y'all shows, like 90 Day Fiance.
Here we go.
But they have one called I Love a Mama's Boy. And it's like insane mama's boys who won't move out their mom's house or once their mom involved in the relationship, so forth. What's interesting about this is, let's talk about the soft era. You have girls who want to be in their soft girl era. Do we have boys who want to be soft sons? He's got emotions, a vape pen, and zero grip strength. That's y'all sons.
What?
Zero grip strength.
Zero grip strength.
Can't do a pull up. Can't do a pull up to save his life, boy. I tell you. Can't do a pull up. Can't do a pull up to save his life. Could do one. I'm over here doing more than him. And that's a problem. We both can't be in our soft areas because now if something pop off, I'm supposed to be soft.
Jim, lift me up.
Oh my! Get it! Get it! You killed it! I ain't killing it. Somebody break into the house. Go see about it. You go see about it. You go see about it. You ain't got Ring on your phone.
It'd be more I guess we gonna have to both go see. Instead, it was if somebody
I'm gonna slap the damn shit out of him. I tell you that.
Why
you got a gun? Because I ain't got no gun.
Where is the beer mace?
I think what is interesting about this clip is I want y'all to watch this clip, drop some drip in the comments if y'all think that this boy mom is missing the mark or if she really just has a soft son. I just want to get y'all thoughts. I'm a chick, so maybe I'm missing it.
Look at the haircut.
Damn.
That burst fade is kind of cool on the side though. I ain't gonna hold
it. It looked like a rainbow. Let's get to it.
Hi, ladies. My son is single.
Is this?
Say hi, Devin.
Bona mama. Bona mama. What is this one?
That music, right? Oh, we're gonna cut that music later. Fair use.
Gucci daddy shorts.
Ooh. Thanks, Cassius Pay. You know what's crazy? This is gonna sound terrible. I know I'm not supposed to say this, but he's wearing white and he's really fair skinned. I don't normally see folks who be on our fair side rocking that. My guy got the Kanye baptized white on, boy. Whew.
Drake's feminine cousin, Blake.
Right.
So in
the other comments, Aubrey.
So basically the mom says hey, how old is he again? I think she said he's
24,
said, my son.
6'2", and single. I don't know why.
Calling all good girls.
I don't know why he's single.
He's single to you, mama. That's what we gonna say.
So drop some drip in the comments. Y'all think
mama. They don't know who I am, mama.
Damn, mama. They don't know who I am, mama.
Drop some drip in the comments. Do y'all think that, the modern men are being raised on hugs and essentially are lost in life? Or you think that they've been able to actually get in touch with not being so hard and, some people would say more socially, emotionally intelligent and available?
Mama, what he say to you, he gonna make me spin on him.
I'm gonna spend the block about you.
I'm gonna spend the block on him.
He did not say it like
That is not hey, I don't care.
I don't know. He had them
that's
cuts. He had
soft.
them cuts in the eyebrow, them facial.
Yeah, 3 cuts in his
aneurysms.
eyebrows trying to wild out.
Yeah.
You don't go sit your soft ass down.
Drop some drip in the comments. Is that just what's the new fire?
Right.
Like, let us know. Like, am I missing it? Because to me, like, that's not. If something pop off, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care. He is 6'2". Like, we both gonna have to fight because I don't trust it. It look like you too pretty. Like, you ain't gonna be trying to take that hit for real.
I bet you he sneezed Skittles.
I mean, you said he pretty. I mean, but back in the day, we had people that was considered pretty, right? So you had Al B. Short, you had Rick Fox. Are those the pretty men that he would be?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Rick Fox gonna square up on nobody for you either. Not saying he fruity, but I'm just saying I don't think he gonna mess his
was
nails up.
in the 80s and 90s NBA. If you don't think he had to square up on a reg,
hit him with an elbow and see what happens.
I'm saying I don't know if he'll square up for the chick. Like he might.
No,
square
he
for
might
himself,
lift it. No,
but-
he might do you one better. He might take your broad. You got it, player. You got it, player. And then catch your girl outside like that's your man that ran into me earlier.
Yeah, get that comb and hit that slick back with it.
I mean, Prince is one of them. Prince was on that type of time too. I actually didn't know that he was a gangster like that. He had no fear in his heart. And incredibly.
No, Prince was an itty bitty bully.
I didn't know that till like recently. Like, he don't play. And then obviously Dave Chappelle.
He was a musician. That dude there, he's a cosmetology major. That's what that was. He's
not even saying my guy went to trade.
Listen, that guy there misses his bunkie and was braiding hair in jail. That's what he is. That's not.
No. Drop some drip in the comments. Do y'all think that this soft era is affecting the boys in a way that they're like considered soft, or do you think that they're being able to get more in touch with not being so hard? Let us know.
We will boys being boys.
They don't even allow that no more. You roughhouse. You ain't seen what they do with these kids. You rough. Your son slapped so and so because they were in their face. Okay, when I was 5, they was slapping people. Like, man, people was DTing and off the turnbuckle and all kind of stuff. Like, it was
drop some drip in the comments if you believe that boy hasn't ever seen his father. I'm gonna leave that there.
Yep.
Now you were saying
you don't know his daddy.
Now you never mind. I'm not okay for that. Now you were saying mom. What's the dance? Is that what it is right there? Now you were saying mom. A shout out to what's his name? Brandon. What's his name? We gotta look
Brandon
him up.
Jamal. Yeah.
Brandon Jamal. Shout out to Brandon Jamal. He is super funny. He got a song called Single Mom. Like it's just not called her a single mom. She may very well might not be. But
man, listen.
Shout out to Brandon Jamal because like whenever I see stuff where I just laugh. He's funny.
His gym teacher was a woman. He had no male influences.
Actually, my gym teacher was a woman.
What you do about that?
But look though, but peep game though.
So you tougher than him? Yeah,
let me not talk about that lady like that. She was actually nice to me. I don't think she was nice to my brother, but she was nice to me. And then we had a dude gym teacher. Then we had a dude gym teacher, and he would just seem like he was just checking out booties. So we can go that route. And then come to find, I think when he got married, he married this old student. No,
that happens. That's
so. I mean, the chick didn't. Maybe she married somebody's mom, but not a student. Anyways, we can go ahead and go into no faith, no date. Godless and dateless in the city. Y'all like, hold on. Who is this? Well, wait a minute.
God.
Swipe left on Soul Ties. Swipe right on God. We gonna find out what this popped the balloon. Cash is paid. Roll that clip, please.
Everyone immediately.
Hello, welcome in.
Shout out to Pop
What's
the
your name?
Balloon.
I'm Destiny. Destiny, how old are you? I'm 25. And what do you do? I am an account executive at a PR firm. Oh, very nice. What do you like to do for fun? I like to read. I like to roller skate.
Drop some drip in the comments. Y'all think she cute.
I love to go to a park. I live in San Francisco, so we have a lot of good parks.
Drop 1 drip of water if you think she cute. Drop 2 if you
what do you look for in a
disagree.
Someone that's fun, someone that likes to like go out and do things. Don't really like a homebody, unfortunately. What else?
That said,
I be
spend
in the
my
house.
money. That's what that sounds like.
Saying,
Spend
I
my
be in the
money.
house.
Yeah, someone that's funny, someone that has like a good social circle.
Okay. Okay. What are some deal breakers?
Okay, I only have 2 deal breakers. One is like day trading, so like forex.
So Drake, you ain't got no
So
chance.
you
And then
want
the
to spend
other
my
is
money,
sports
but then I
betting.
can't make no money.
That's
so
because they
no,
gotta
like
constantly be on their
FanDuel,
phone.
etc.
Did you have a bad experience with someone doing
Yes,
that? Or
trauma,
Yeah, you gotta be
but
on his
also I just
phone.
think like being addicted to losing money is crazy. But yeah, those are the only 2. So other than that, I'm pretty open.
All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there.
Okay, let's see.
All right, your name and age.
Kevin, 28.
Hey, Kevin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I'm boring. I'm a homebody. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, she's beautiful.
That second pop was aggressive. I don't know if y'all heard
Now,
that.
is he someone that's your type?
heard it.
Yeah, you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Did get one more down over here.
I didn't care.
Sheesh.
Your name and age.
Carlito, 26.
All
right,
Carlito, why
Carlito.
did you end up popping your balloon?
She ain't mentioned nothing about faith. That's what she looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's a real priority for me.
Let's see here. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I do so. Yeah.
Okay. And
He's
is
very
faith something
respectful.
that's important in your life?
No, I'm not religious. But respect it. Ooh, yeah, valid. Yeah.
Cool.
Drive by.
Man,
For sure.
block spent.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
Joel, 25.
Joel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you said you don't believe in any faith at all. I'm not gonna say I'm like the most faithful person, but I do still believe to some degree. So I think there has to be at least some degree there for me to like work with it. But I think you're very attractive.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's valid.
Where my cap at?
Yeah,
for
I'm just
Joe?
not religious. I'm like agnostic, I think. So
Okay.
I'm not like against religion, but just don't really have any.
That's for you,
specific
Joe.
faith.
That's for you, Joe. The hell? Oh, you gotta have some level of faith. You know, I'm not. I don't go to church. Couldn't tell you what denomination I'm a part of, but if you don't know, you know anything. I can't.
Joe looked like a Mario brother Goomba.
Joe,
he thought
stop
he
the
thought
cap.
he thought she was gonna pop for him. That's all that was. I'm gonna pop before she
Man.
popped me.
Joe,
But I ain't
stop.
mad at him. I mean, stand on business. I mean, if you know, I can't be mad at that because she did mention, you know, most of the time, at least fake faith. But that's what most of them do. You know, God's first. You know, and I'm more of a person that goes to church on Sundays. I don't go
She
all the
gonna
time.
pull out tarot cards and crystals and incense and sage and shit.
Come on,
and
your
then talk
energy
about-
is nice. You know, after a few shots of this Patron, I can tell by your aura. We
right.
should be sleeping
What
together.
color is my aura, bitch? What color
Yeah,
is
like,
it?
bitch, what is it? Is it red? What color is the paint?
Chick. Now you a single mom.
I don't like nobody to day trade, and I sit at home and read. Man, whatever. You and I both know I like tall guys, and it's a 5'4" person somewhere that's putting her in a full Nelson. You know how that goes.
Asking about his aura,
Right.
So
choking her till her
Something
aura
about
turns
his
blue.
energy that told me I should let him tie me up and spank.
girl, that ain't his
Eat it.
energy. You was at the club, you was twerking on him. That wasn't energy, baby. That
Mhm.
wasn't energy. That was
That
not
was
friction.
energy.
That's just friction.
That was that fourth shot of Don Julio. That's what that was.
So my thing is this. I want to talk about values for a second. And between the two of these, it's interesting to see. I can't believe her 2 deal breakers were those, but
Out of everything in life,
out
huh?
of everything, like no smoking, no drinking. I don't want you to have 16 kids. You know, I want to make sure you STD free. She ain't picked none of that. She said you ain't fit to be
Stay off
drinking
that
on your phone.
Webull account and that Robin Hood account.
Stay off that phone. And the other one was you better have some friends. Girl, you need.
I'm here to make friends. What if I'm alone?
So my thing is this: like, as we are raising our young people, what kind of talks y'all been having with y'all kids?
They
How she land on that? What like? First of all, I know 0 aunties would have told her to say that. 0. No auntie anywhere would ever said do that. Second of all, You ain't got no you can't have no daddy. You can't have no daddy. Ain't no way you got no father in your life, no uncle, no male figure, because the way you went about that was crazy. And then finally, I mean, not that everybody has to believe in something. You can do what you want to do, but when she said, "Oh, I really don't, I really don't do the religion thing," and they started popping, and she seemed surprised. In America, the
because
majority of people have religion still. Don't get it twisted. Girl, where you been living? Where you been at?
today, a lot of these
I'm
women.
disappointed because she was cute too.
Yeah, but that's the problem. She's been told she's cute. And with religion comes accountability. If you're not super religious, then there is no format in life that you need to follow. You just go how the wind blows. You know what I mean? So them types are good for the night, but not for life, and that's one the streets can keep. You know what I mean? So she's not gonna feel bad about the one night stands or the guy that she went to dinner with and slept with, and he doesn't count, because we didn't really have a real connection after we both orgasmed and all this old shit. Like
That's an
they'll be
interesting take.
they'll be the ones that make up a bunch of excuses. I mean, just think about it. Most of the women that you hear about that says I'm not very religious, they'll be the ones that got a cemetery in their panties. They got a gang of bodies. They done went through college. They done transferred a few different schools because people got to know them a little too well. You know what I mean? So
That's
the
back
runners.
before social media. Now,
Yeah,
you own there. You own.
yeah. We know you now, but them be the ones that be the runners, but ain't never stepped out on the track and field. It just is what it is. She's in the PR. She works in a PR firm. That means she's
When she
moving
said
around.
that, I was like,
Network.
she do the company's TikTok. That's all.
Right. She responsible for the IG.
That's a content. That's a content manager, but I guess maybe it could be PR. I suppose.
PR content. They all gonna shape shift to make it sound good on LinkedIn. That's all I'm hearing. But bottom
Not
line,
shape shift.
hey, remove religion, and that means I'm open for business, and I don't have to have any accountability about it either. There's no guy for me to answer to. I'm gonna answer to the aura. I'm gonna answer to the moment.
My dude popped that balloon with like, if faith ain't first, expect the worst.
Yeah, because they done ran through her type.
I'm like,
you see the tall dude standing like, I'm a homebody. I don't go out much. I bring them home.
He popped first though before any of that. Yeah. He popped when she was like, I don't know why you in the house. I'm in the house.
But that's because she said her first deal breaker was day trading. A day trader, if you is during the day, so you might be able to get that off between the hours of 5 and 9. By the time 9 a.m. hit, you done for the day. You got
too much time. Got too much time.
After that, I'm about to hit the gym and I'm about to come back home and chill because I don't need to do nothing else. I day trade. That is my job. Right?
Yeah.
You already shitting on that. And then on top of that, I don't like a homebody. What?
Because you ain't doing it but making money and you ain't gonna spend it. You just gonna stay at home, working 2 hours a day.
I'm staying home because I like staying alive. Dude always in the streets be the ones that end up on a remembrance page some damn way. So I'm chilling. I ain't even gotta go to the mall this day and age. I know I'm tall. I know my sizes. I'm just ordering shit and they delivering my groceries. And I'm sitting there with my arm up like this. And I'm waiting on Brittany to get off because she gonna slide through and do what I need her to do. But I'm tired of Brittany and I'm tired of Stephanie. I'm tired of Shelly. I'm tired of shuffling women. I just want one that can align with the things that I'm on. That's why I'm here, holding this goofy ass balloon, trying to find love. All this old shit.
He's done. He's done.
I think that's the last topic we got anyways. You got anything else, Cassius? I think that's the last one.
I mean, we could do I feel you, but I can't reach you. That might
I don't even know which one was that I feel you and I can't reach it. I don't remember.
Oh, that's the brown on brown crime and deporting of Negroes.
Is that what you want to end on? What you on today? I guess
got to.
I mean, we could do. It's up to you, Plain Dane. You want to do one more?
I'm with it. It don't matter to me. I don't want to end on the it balloon. I don't want to end on that shit.
All right, we got a new
I
segment.
popped the balloon because I don't find her fascinating. I don't want to end on that shit. Talk about something more meaningful.
All right,
Wow.
so we have a new segment we're gonna bring in called "I Feel You, but I Can't Reach You." So this will be a segment where we can identify something that, like, a group, a person, a situation that's happening, but I'm not finna do that for you directly. I understand where you coming from, but I'm not in that same struggle. So that's what the point of this segment is.
You
And on today's new segment, oh man, it is.
All right. Well, I'll skip one of them because I don't got the timestamps for it, but I'll just go to the other one and shout out to Anton Daniels. So we'll go ahead and pull his short up.
Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah, shout out.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, he be finding some stuff.
Every race have in common is disliking black people. That's the one thing that every freaking race have in common is disliking us. But another thing they have in common is using us for our money and our sympathy and empathy. Because blacks, let me set y'all straight. Y'all feel sorry for people too fast and too much and at the wrong time. Y'all always, because I see some of y'all saying that the things that we saying we shouldn't be saying. Stop feeling sorry for people and stop letting them use your religion against you. Stop letting them use that God that they gave you against you. That's so weird to me. Y'all don't understand that the empathy and sympathy that y'all do have is been programmed. This is why you wind up feeling sorry for your enemies half the time, bro. This is why you wind up feeling sorry for people that will not go in the bed for you at all, not one time, not one bit. You wind up feeling sorry for people that wouldn't do for you that you would do for them. So you start turning on your own people. The one thing those other races do have in common, they stick together no matter right or wrong or indifferent. They will stick together. But they'll find something weak in us, which is a lot, to make us turn on each other.
I'm trying to figure out what this
okay,
is.
and start saying, yeah, well, y'all shouldn't be saying that about them people. I feel bad. Yes, we feel bad that it's happening.
The context is
we about
the
to go
protest.
in front line because we feel bad. Baby, it take a little bit more feeling bad than for me to get up out there. So at the end of the day, if we're next, we sitting here, we understanding what we need to do, huh? We ready.
I don't know what these people are talking about, what this narrative is. This don't have nothing to do with anybody being next. Unless you are an illegal migrant in this country, then that's not even something for you to be worried about. America is a melting pot. America is a place where there's different people from different places that all come together that believe in one thing. Most of us believe in one thing, and we believe that what's best for America ultimately is the thing that is best for everybody. And so as America goes, the world goes. Most of us understand that, especially if you have a certain age. Some people are super liberal. Some people are cloaking this whole protest and this migrant thing because that's what this
Are we rolling through Anton's?
Really about Mexican.
Okay. So just to give, let's talk about what she just brought up. She was saying that essentially there is a call out for like a black and brown coalition of like, hey, black people, brown people are going through this. Like, you should be on the front lines with us and help us make change. And black people are like, no. So then the narrative on that is, well, you do know once they get rid of us, they're gonna come get you. And black people are like, no. Where they finna send me? Where they sending me, dog? They goes, oh, you right. I was in Texas. They gonna send me back to Georgia. Deport me back to my state because that's where they gonna send me, baby. So I understand. I want to be my part before you get into it. I understand, like, it's hard to see your people being shipped out. I understand that it may seem unfair because you didn't do anything to be shipped out. Like, I understand that. However, if the word illegal means that you're doing something that is not allowed in a space, and the goal of the government is to remove anything when they can that is not supposed to be in the space, then what do you expect? Whether you're talking to Black people or someone who's like from the Netherlands or somebody from Uzbekistan or wherever, what do you expect them to do? What they supposed to do? What, like, they supposed to go out there and protest knowing doggone well that the definition of this is what's being carried out? Like, don't just look at like people who are closest in shade to you. That you should be calling on everybody. Like, hey, Americans, you're built on a melting pot. Why y'all ain't coming out here with me? Y'all peoples is from London. Somehow you came over here on a boat or airplane. Your people are immigrants. Why you not out here? Don't just look at people who got the closest shade to you and be like, y'all ain't with us. Baby, who with you?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
All I know is I have a lifelong membership of I Don't Give a Damn alumni, and I graduated from the University of Could Care Less. This is what I've been looking for. If it's a lot of people that I know of that were once immigrants that came over here, took them years to become citizens. You know, and they working just as hard as I work, working just as hard as you know, my esteemed co-host. We all working hard as hell. Just for some folks to just show up at the bus stop and hop on. Don't pay a fare, sit out and just ride. The hell with that. I'm not getting on the front lines with nobody on that trash. All of it is silly to me. All of it. No king. Like, I was just talking to somebody. I'm like, what is this no king shit? The president ain't going nowhere. Sorry. It's not going anywhere. And moving exactly the way we need to move. And where they gonna send me to? Detroit? Send me to New York? Where are we getting sent to? Not worried about that. I pay my taxes. I'm here like I'm supposed to be. So do it the right way. That man even gave you all a chance to do this the right way. His first term in office. This is what we can do. We're gonna set this up this way. You know, you guys can deport yourselves and come back. Hell, I even pay for you to fly out. Deport yourself. Come on back in. We invite you back in. Do it the right way. So, not worried about being next in line. Not worried about none of my people. All of my smart people is not about to get out there with you folks protesting to stay here when you aren't even here legally. You getting paid under the table and sending your money back to Nicaragua or wherever you come from. Somebody is balling in a whole nother country thanks to the work you getting here from untaxable earnings. No, you're not going to get any sympathy from me. Could Care Less University. Enroll.
Not Care Less University.
Could Care Less University. Enroll. The I Don't Give a Damn alumni.
I mean, that's all I got on it. I think I said that last time.
That's where you want to be. IGD. That's where you want to be.
No, we're not right.
College.
We're not doing the little Romeo remix.
No, it is IGD alumni, baby.
Wow.
I don't give a damn. Do what y'all got to do. Do it the right way. Ain't no way he's saying don't come. Come right. As the girls used to tell us, it ain't what you say, it's what this how you say it. You know, you can't just say anything. You gotta say, you gotta come at the right way. America feel the same way, baby. It's a whole new regime. And it's gonna be under Republican rule for as long as it can be, as long as people keep being on the silliest that they on the left side of things. Just come right. Just come right. Come on in here. It's gonna take you a few years. Get you a work visa. Pay some taxes, file them, get you a check like we all do. Everybody all happy with their little 5,000. File your kids. Have more kids. File them. But do it the right way. Don't just show up and just expect to get up. What about due process? What? Process for what? You don't even go here.
Not you not enrolled here at this school. You don't even go to this
Go
school.
here. You don't even go here. Like, you don't belong here, sir. Sorry.
Is that I need money?
Over to
Is that
Mexico.
the cat that was on the on the couch of the college when they was going to college? Was that Red and Meth? And they was I need money.
Yeah. I need money. Just showed up. Sleeping on the couch. Let me go to Mexico. Let me go over there talking about some, hey, y'all, I'm here, y'all. I deserve all the race. I belong here. This is where I'm about to be. I'm about to protest. You'll find my head in the damn desert in 3 days. It'll be turtles crawling around and talking about some here lies idiot thought he was supposed to stay here. The IGD team over there, they thick. And they stand there looking at me like, for real? Let me go run over in Pakistan and tell them, hey guys, I'm home. I'm gonna get hit up worse than Ricky.
I deserve this or I deserve that. They would be like,
fire my ass up. They're gonna tear me up. And it won't be a march. It won't be a no king march. It won't be a dumbass should have stayed home march. It won't be a why didn't you keep your black ass in the United States march. It won't be nothing. Nothing. They're gonna be like, he shouldn't have went over there. I don't know why was he there. You know he's illegal. He illegally went over there. I can't believe he did that. Meanwhile, we do it. We accept it here. Come on through. Come on. Bring your kids. Bring your grandma. Bring your cousin on your father's
it's like
side.
inviting them to the cookout, right?
Come on, everybody come. No, you ain't got to bring no hot dogs and no buns, no nothing. Just bring an appetite. Come on in. We got you. But then we try to go to their country. Like, how much you worth? What's in your account? You got 60,000? You got 40,000. How long you plan on being here? Wait a minute. Your visa's only gonna last for 3 months. When you gonna renew it? We gonna look it over. We gotta review it.
What have you done since you've been here?
How long have you been here? Why are you here? Who are you here to see? Who
What
told you
are
to
you
come? Go home. Come
What
back.
property have you invested in?
Who's sponsoring you?
Yeah. Who are you here? Oh, you had a kid? Yeah, we gonna send you and that infant back over that damn fence. We don't give a damn, alumni. IGD. That's where we want to be. I don't give a damn. They don't care, so why should I? Ain't nobody marching in Mexico talking about some let's get plain Dame up out of here. He don't belong here. He ain't a citizen of our country. Who he think he is? How you gonna crawl up under that fence and run in here and put on a sombrero and try to blend in and shit? Not on my watch, SA. Get your ass back over there. I'm in Pakistan walking around with a black tee on and some Timbs talking about I'm here now, baby. I'm here now, baby. Except me. Y'all violate my rights.
They be tweeting, DJT, come get him. Somebody come meet her. She dancing like a stripper.
You see how they did it, the lady from New York that flew over they followed her around. She talking about she's about to get married to the dude over I can't
What country? What country?
Was it Jordan?
I believe it was Jordan. Remember, she was over there talking about I'm here to meet my husband. They follow her around nicely, like, listen, you should go home. Maybe you should go home. She's like, I'm not going home until me and my husband, we about to get married. I'm about to be a part of this country. This about to be my country too. They like, They had cameras on her. They followed her. Why? Because only one person is doing that. It wasn't 100. It wasn't 1 million. It was one black person from Queens, New York. Like, come here, Sally.
Because you know what? Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like I said, check out 90 Day Fiance. It's pretty interesting. Like Jenny and what's his name? What's his name? Was he in India? It was rough for her to be able to live there. He because he couldn't get in the US. So she had to go to India to be with him. Now, granted, she was like 65 years old and he was like 35 years old, but that's not here nor there.
Okay, I think now I know you're talking about
I remember what his name is.
The roach from MIB with the neck. And he's like,
what?
What's your son?
I don't know if she looked like that, but
that neck looked like Beaker. You know what I'm saying? It was up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you got any sugar?
What is his name? Submit. Jenny and Submit. That's his name. Because they would make fun of him and call him Submit. But it's Jenny and Submit. But yeah, like in India, they really weren't like, I wouldn't say they were like super welcoming of her per se to get in there.
She was just as old as his parents, and they wanted him to have a kid, and she over there trying to make something out of them powdered eggs. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
I'm just saying, but it's her body, her decision. Over here, it'd been fine.
She made
like, we wouldn't care
years ago.
But I'm just saying, over here, we don't view people like that. Like, you could be 80 years old, want to come over here and live, okay, whatever. But like in other countries, like, oh, I'm about to, what you contribute to our society? You almost out your 401k? When you going back? Because you know your money only gonna last like 2 years, so you leaving it about 18 months, right? Get out of here.
We don't have the pens here. Go home. Count to 10 backwards.
Oh, nah. Okay. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to our Daily Drip Show. Make sure you check out the socials. Make sure y'all drop some drip in the comments. If there's something specific y'all want to hear more about, please let us know. We appreciate the support. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share this with 2 family members plus somebody else that you know would like our content. We really, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, hit the button. If you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button.
Right there.
Don't cost
down
nothing.
there. Get it. It's right there. Bam. Hit it.
Don't cost you
your
nothing.
mouse and scroll on it.
Don't cost
Like,
nothing.
bop.
It don't cost nothing. Yeah, it's free.
Cost you nothing.
Nope.
Because guess what? Next week we're gonna be like the so-called illegals, talking like Antoine Fisher. We still here. We still strong.
Wow. Plain Dame is on some other stuff. He
that
has
coffee, boy.
He has embodied I feel you, but I can't reach you. He has embodied that today.
Nasty swill of a. Oh no, he actually. That's still nasty too. Starbucks.
The Bucks.
The Bucks make you a star.
Wow. For once, like he actually like up too.
That's what.
All right, y'all. Wow. All right, y'all. We out. Enjoy these tunes while we out of here. We out, y'all. Bye.
Hoover Deuce.
Wow.
No, he didn't say deuce.
Deuce hit it.
Hot squads calling better sub right now. Turn the dial up, it's the golden vow.
Peace.
From headlines to punchlines, will you make it clear? Your late night dose of what you wanna hear.